Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ori, and welcome back to EU4 and the Manly Man campaign, where we are playing as none other than the mighty nation of Man and going for the Empire of Mann achievement, which requires us to own every single island in the world. And the added stipulation, of course, just to make it more challenging and more interesting overall, is that we can only own islands. That includes subjects and colonial nations. Speaking of colonial nations, I have had a bit of a thought on that front, so let me know what you guys think of this. I'm considering moving the capital to the Caribbean, and that's mainly to be able to properly state and hold on to that land instead of getting it into a colonial nation. But at the same time, I don't really want to move the capital from Man. So we'll see on that one. We'll have to see there. It's definitely something to be considered. I figured I would throw it out here right now and get a little feedback on it. Because, you know, I think it wouldn't be the most unviable... What? Unviable? What? Moving on. I don't think it would... I don't think it's a terrible idea by any means. Because we are going to really need every advantage we can get. The other thing is, I think we're going to also try to beeline for Japan, because once we conquer the entirety of Japan, that is going to be a pretty massive boost for us overall, because it's just 3 different cultures, and there's a bunch of different states in there that we can get the most out of, and because it's an island, we can absolutely hold on to it, and we need it for the achievement anyway. And, actually, I've never gotten the, Conquer Japan as a European nation before, so we'll pick that one up as well. But like I said, we are going to try and beeline for Japan. We're also going to colonize Greenland. I know, I don't know if EU4 considers this an island or not, but we all know it's an island, and like I've said, we need every single advantage we can get our hands on. The last thing is going to be institutions. My hope is that Cleves, as soon as it's present here in Westfallen, will offer us knowledge sharing. That is the hope, anyway. Let's see. Is he currently knowledge sharing with anyone else? Yes, he is knowledge sharing with Frankfurt. That is kind of a shame. France is not knowledge sharing, so there's a good chance that once France embraces it, he will offer knowledge sharing to us as well. So, overall, we will have to see. Yeah, I kind of doubt we'll get it from Denmark, in all honesty. I think he's received knowledge sharing from some of the Dutch miners. But we'll have to see there. I'm really hoping that either that Cleves finishes up their knowledge sharing with Frankfurt quickly, because I would love some knowledge sharing, even if it is just going to be Man, because we don't own these other 2 provinces. Man's our highest developed province, so that's going to be the one we really do want... the one we really do want to have with the institution, because then it'll spread up here to Donegal and Tyrone. So, looking at this, we are pretty close to prosperity here in the capital. We are currently lacking stability right now, is the main issue. Really, beyond that, I don't think there's too much more to talk about. We're at our force limit, if we look at it. We aren't quite at naval force limit, and I'd like to fill these last 2 slots up with ships. But we do also have loans, and those loans are costing us 0.68 ducats a month. So we are going to repay one right now. Now they'll bring it down. We are making over a ducat a month according to this, and according to this, we're making 1.2 ducats a month. I wonder which one is accurate, and I think that's all we really need to do here. We are going to continue to improve with the Ottomans, obviously. I did go ahead and flip over to Threatened by Castile between episodes. I think that's the only thing I actually did. As far as Protestantism goes, if Cleves flips to Protestant, or Reformed, or even France for that matter, which is highly unlikely in my mind, but stranger things have happened after all. If that does happen, we will absolutely be changing religion, but for the time being, we're just going to make sure we keep these alliances secured and keep our rebels dealt with. One other thing we're going to do is we're going to try and tweak the economy here a little bit by protecting some trade. We'll see how much that ends up costing us in the long run. We're back down to 0.9, but we'll see what the gain is there. After all, Cork is a center of trade in the North Sea, which is where we make our money right now. All right, that's it. No more talking. Let's play the game. So the truce with Castile does come up in January of 1519, so very quickly it comes up, and I'm kind of scared. Not gonna lie, kind of intimidated by this Castile. Oh, that's a big Castile. So he's got a colonial nation out in the Caribbean. I did check that between episodes. I also noticed that a couple of islands down here, like St. Helena and some of these ones, aren't colonized. Same with the Falklands and South Georgia. So we're going to use those to, like I said, try and beeline our way over to Japan. But, of course, all in due time. Right now, we have to really deal with... our next course of action is going to be dealing with Sligo and Scotland. We have to deal with Sligo and Scotland to secure our power base here in the British Isles. That's going to be absolutely critical. Otherwise, this campaign is dead. There's the truce, which is, again, quite terrifying. Can we get a claim on Scotland? I don't think so. I don't think so. You know, it might actually be worth stealing maps. That's a pretty good shout, actually. We'll keep the spy in Castile to steal maps. We'll send a diplomat to France to improve as much as we possibly can, all the way back up to 200. And you know what? We'll pull this diplomat back from the spy network in Scotland. We'll actually improve with the Ottoman a little bit more. You never know. Stranger things have happened, after all. I mean, eventually we're going to need to fight the Ottomans. But I get the odd feeling that, I get the odd feeling that either France or the Ottomans are going to be the final boss in this campaign. Now, do we pick up the national tax modifier or the mercantilism? The mercantilism is permanent. So let's go for the mercantilism. It's not going to be the most beneficial economic bonus right now, but it is permanent when we do flip away from Catholicism, because that is the plan. I just don't want to do it until, yeah, I don't really want to do it until the time is right and I feel more comfortable with our current position. At the same time, well, we'll see. We'll keep an eye on what happens with the Reformation. Let's recall the diplomat from France, or, excuse me, the Ottomans. We could improve with Poland. It's going to be, I think, picking up either Poland or Muscovy is going to be a good shout. Poland seems a little bit more likely. So let's go ahead and try, that's Bohemia. Yeah, you know, Bohemia might not actually be a bad shout either. We could improve a fair bit there. And he would make a decent ally as far as going after Denmark goes, because we are going to need to go after Denmark. I think Denmark is going to be getting Sweden integrated. I don't know, they're at war with Muscovy, though, so that's kind of one other reason we should possibly improve with Muscovy, but at the same time, we're eventually going to need Ocel. Yeah, this is going to be interesting overall. I'm really enjoying this campaign. I do apologize for the lack of Hamburg episodes, but I can't help it. I'm having way too much fun playing this campaign. Let's go ahead and start paying the army. We are going to have some separatists we need to smack down. And I am completely fine with just paying the army to do so. Let's go ahead and turn this fortress on just on the off chance they do fire next month. Again. I'm not actually surprised, in all honesty. Oh, Lord. Here we go again. Round 2. Come at me, Castile. Come at me. Don't flinch. You need to run there. That's the closest port. Those ships are dead. Oh, why? Why can't you just leave me alone for, like, 10 years? Come on, man. Come on. We're pretty close to picking up Diplotech, which would allow us to explore and start colonizing. Well, I think it's going to have to be the same plan of action as last time. Let's see how many troops England is mustering. 13, 16. Now we're looking at 19k. As far as boats go, let's see how many transports he has. Because it's probably going to be, yeah, he's only got 16, so he's probably only going to be 16. We're going to be using the fort in Desmond to our advantage, of course. Most of his army actually is in the south of England, as we can see. So we do have a little bit of time, I think. It's going to be the same course of action as last time, honestly. We're just going to have to do what we have to do here. Oh, we're probably going to get subsidies from the Ottomans, is my guess. Because that's exactly what happened last time. Well, I mean, honestly, we gotta do the exact same thing we did last time. We'll deal with the rebels later. Let's go ahead and get our occupations in Pale. I think, yep, that fleet got wrecked. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get our occupations here so England can't insta-land troops. That's gonna be the best course of action. Of course, we're being blockaded. Revolts in Kildare. Not all that surprising. Let's keep the army together, of course. I don't want to get wrecked. Now, does England have Miltech? 10. No. Does Castile? Yes. Aragon? No. Naples? No. France? No. Cleves? I mean, 10's not as important as 9, but 10 is still pretty important overall. That flanking range is quite nice, as well as getting better cav and cannons. I don't know. We're going to have to see. Either way, we do need to deny this port to England. We're going to have to keep an eye on the manpower as well. Let's see. Midlands. Kildare doesn't have a core on the Midlands. Do they have a core here? They do. So let's go ahead and jump here. We'll get a defensive battle against these Kildare and separatists. Let's recall the diplomat from France. We will continue to spy on Castile, of course. Ottomans, where are my subsidies? Where are my subsidies? Please? Please? Can I have subsidies? Why you no give me subsidies, Ottoman? Let's look at our estates. Can we roll for a general? We could roll for a conquistador, but the nobility's influence is quite high right now, and I'm not real keen on having to revoke more land from them because they're not quite loyal yet. As far as this goes, we could get Diplo points to pick up our next Diplo tech. Because getting Diplo tech is going to be more important than getting the next exploration idea. Even if they both give roughly the same thing, that Diplo tech gives, I believe it gives more colonial range overall. There's the subsidies from France. Spectacular. Let's go deal with these rebels. Or these, well, yeah, obviously these rebels. We dealt with the army. Let's go deal with the occupation. Alright, there we go. England is landing some troops. There's the Ottoman subsidies. So England is on Tech 10, right? No, Tech 9. Okay. We're going to fire the Diplo advisor. We're going to hire the morale guy. Take a loan for it. Which is kind of unfortunate. We do need it, though. We do absolutely need it. I'd love to get war taxes, but again, I don't think it's really worth it. I don't think it is entirely worth it right now. So we are going to go ahead and hire that morale advisor. And then let's go ahead and pull up the ledger, look at war enemies. We'll go over here to morale. Yeah, we're above Castile. Or we're above England by quite a ways with this advisor. The discipline might be nicer, but I think since it is still fairly early game overall, I think that honestly we are going to be fine with the morale buff. Leinster, yeah, not really a good province to attack into. Let's see. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give Para command. Okay, Para, I think we have to have you in charge, friend. I think you have to be in charge. So we're gonna get a landing bonus here. England will reinforce. Are they gonna reinforce? They are reinforcing, but they have the -3. We're gonna play this slow. Roll, but we're rolling pretty well. We're rolling pretty well. Come on, Para. Back to the fire phase. Our infantry is barely holding here. The cav is barely holding. Oh, there's the roll we needed. A 0 to an 8. Let us go get this here stack wipe. This is going to give us some pretty sick Oh, shit, Naples is sieging, man. Sorry for the foul language, but oh, that's really bad. That is really bad. Okay, tech-wise, let's go ahead and pick up our Diplotech. There we go. Naval morale, we're going to go ahead and unmothball this fleet. Well, there's the English fleet. Not like we can actually do anything with about it. Let's go ahead and, we're going to sit back and direct the war a little bit more this time. Brittany is involved now, which is cool. I'm giving France the objectives. It's like, go deal with the Iberians directly. This is your objective. Cleves, I want you to support France. We'll send Cleves to do this. And then we'll send Brittany down here into Naples itself. I think that's going to be our best option. Now, the hope is they actually listen. Well, again, then again, I think these sieges might be a little bit more important. We'll see what happens. All right, there goes the English army. Spectacular stack wipe. We're going to put local defensiveness on here in Man, which does suck. I do not like the fact that Naples snuck their army up here. We're going to have to take another loan for this, but this will get our nobles loyal. The Swiss have given us a loan, or a gift. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Switzerland, you are too kind. That saved me from another loan. Oh, that's incredible. Alright, so local defensiveness is on here. We're not too worried about the English army right now, because it's dead. I killed it. Get out, England. France won against Aragon. That's a good start, too. We do have the ticking war score. Midlands is the war goal, so we can definitely defend that up to a total of 25% war score. Oh, it's just this, yeah. Court gets local trade power. I'll take it. Munster separatists. I think we have to just go ahead and bump up autonomy here. Well? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, our navy... Damn you, Naples. Damn you all to hell. No, we're going to have to wait for our tech, I think, is going to be the best shout. Let's see here. Are you done knowledge sharing with Hamburg yet? Oh, I think you are done because you are at war with me. Or wait, no. Yeah, you're at war. The Ottomans are subsidizing you. I wonder, do you want in on this, Ottoman? I will be friendly with you until the end of time if you want me to. Do you want in on this? Oh, wow. Oh, I thought AQ was a subject of the Ottomans. I was like, whoa. That's a pretty solid play by the Ottomans there. Oh, hey, look at Circassia. Good for them. That's cool to see. That is always cool to see. I think Morocco's safe and sound for the time being. Of course, as the Allied forces are focused up here in the north, instead of actually fighting the Iberians as a unified front, they're sieging down these forts, which is good, I suppose. Bohemia, do you want the royal marriage? Again, that seems unlikely. We've improved over 100, which I'm okay with. Losing Man is going to be painful. Losing Man is going to be seriously painful for the war score. I don't want to give Man up if we don't have to. But, again, if it comes right down to it to salvage the campaign, I probably will. I'm just hoping that Naples lands troops here, and, yeah, we definitely need some more troops, or some more, navy. We got some army professionalism there, that's nice, we're up to almost 10%. Replenishing ever so slowly, but we do get that infantry combat ability, so can't complain about that too much. Looks like France is actually moving in here in the south. They are a little outnumbered, but I think that French quality is going to come into effect. Whoa. That Castilian quality, oh my. Yeah, I saw that. Wow. Let's actually pull up let's pull up allies too. Wow. Oh, golden era. Did France pop theirs? No, France doesn't have their golden era. Hey, look, another siege finished. We're at 10% war score. Hoorah, can we get a peace deal? Nope, 34 reasons. We're about to lose Man, too, so let's carry on. I think the siege, yep, there we go. So we lost plenty of war score there. The Navy's not even fully replenished. I'm gonna have them retreat. Save the fleet. No, don't die. Oh, we lost the heavy. Damn it. Oh, there goes that. That sucks. All right, come land in Ireland now. Come on, do it. Land in Ireland, you cowards. Well, we saved some of the transports. And we still have our 3 lights, which is, it's okay. We salvaged part of the Navy. We do have 50% war score on Castile, though. So guess what? We're gonna steal some maps. Let's see here. What can we actually steal right now? Nothing. If we get bold like this, okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna steal the maps, and we are going to bail. We'll keep an eye on these battles too. I think France is probably going to win this one. It doesn't look like Aragon and Castile can reach it from this siege. France does have the numbers advantage there. Brittany is finishing this siege as well. Man has fallen, of course. I mean, we don't really have the Navy to defend it, which is a damn shame, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. Caribbean Sea. We can do that. What about, let's see, American East Coast? Atlantic, let's see here. I'd rather find out the West African Sea. That's only 3 provinces. South Atlantic, we can't do. North Atlantic's not even worth it. I think let's just get the Caribbean, because we do need to start colonizing the Caribbean. Excellent yoink of maps, in my opinion. There we go. Navy is completely fine at this point. We're not going to send him out to explore, of course. But now we know there are still colonizable provinces within the Caribbean for us to grab. Bermuda's gone. That's kind of a shame. Greenland is still fully unoccupied, and we'll just go explore that later in the interlude between this and the next war, because as we all know, it's going to happen. I wonder. No, we had let's. Yeah, they're heading up there. Let's try it. Let's sneak the Navy up to there. Oh. Oh, this is not good. 3 Castilian lights. Go. Just retreat. We lost 1 light and 1 cog. Damn it. Of course, you guys won't retreat where I told you to, but that's fine. Whatever. I guess, really, at this point, we just have to wait for, we just really do have to wait for, England to either land his entire army here so we can start blitzing some of these forts down. We do need cannons to do that, though, and we are at force limit. I don't know. I'll have a good long think about things between episodes as, we did with the previous war. But on that note, we do have to go ahead and wrap things up for today. So as always, I would like to thank you for tuning in and spending a little part of your day here. It is greatly appreciated. If you're enjoying the series, please do remember to drop a like down below, as it really does help the channel, and subscribe for more grand strategy content in the future. If you would like to help support the channel monetarily and be a part of the renaming of things in EU4 and other series, please do take a moment to check out the Patreon. That is just one of the benefits. And if you would like to join a growing community over on Discord, there's also a link to that down in the description. As always, my name is Ori. I do hope you have a fantastic day, and we will catch you in the next one.